Okay.
Great. So hello everybody to this Confestival 2022 in our Erasmus Plus adult education session that we have here on this Friday, the 7th of October. And I'm really glad to have a little round here with some participations of from everywhere in Europe, I think, as far as I could see that. And I'd like to have a short introduction round to know who's here and from where you are. And maybe you can let us know how your internal weather is and what's the reason why you're here. That would be really nice to get all your voices. And if somebody of you like to start, please go for it. And for the audience who can see that later on in the web, my name is Andreas Sallam. I'm the host for this session here, together with my assistant, Sandra. And we are from Germany here, and I'm blind. So don't worry if you cannot see directly into my eyes, or if you wonder where I'm looking to or whatever. That's why I switched my video off now. And I'm happy if you, someone of you starts now and introduce yourself. Thank you. And then you pass further to the others.
Okay, so I could start. My name is Martin Gavalier. I'm from Slovakia. My internal weather is quite nice as it is outside. And why I am here? Because I work personally in Erasmus Plus more for than 10 years. And we start to implement the Dragon Dreaming for this program. I will have little presentation later on, so I will tell you more about that. And I am hoping for new connections for future projects. And I am passing the word next to Elena.
Okay, hello, I am Elena Gogu. I live in northern Greece. I have known Martin for the past 5 years now, because I participated in one Erasmus Plus in art crew in his place in Slovakia on Dragon Dreaming. I have been seeking to do Dragon Dreaming for many years. My job is I'm a flower essence therapist, and also I do permaculture. But I am really taken with Dragon Dreaming, and I really want to continue with it. You know, I use it in my everyday life. I'm facilitating a group now. It's something I really love. So I pass to Johanna in Estonia.
Hello, I'm Johanna or Janika. I have two names actually, Kopil, from Estonia, and I'm an actress and director through children's theater. Also, I'm a teacher in the theater studio, and I try to apply this system, Dragon Dreaming, to theater. Theater community is like my idea. I also participate in Erasmus Plus program in Slovakia, and we are communicated a lot with Art Krug and Martin. And also this year in April, we organized one Erasmus Plus project about Dragon Dreaming in Estonia. And Martin and Marion was as a teachers in our project. And we would like to organize a new one. About that, Martin say. Thank you. sorry, and I pass to Jan Louis, Netherlands. Yeah, or someone. We just introduced yourself.
Thank you. I'm based in Netherlands, just 30 minutes from Amsterdam. I'm originally from China. Actually came back to my old house here in Netherlands. I live here with my daughter and my cat. I've spent pretty much past 20 years working in very different disciplines, and from arts to technology to social innovation. I coach a lot of social impact startups, and I built also several companies across Asia, from Shanghai to Singapore. I work with a lot of teams who are focusing on social change, also creative leadership, and so that's like one area that I'm very much invested my energy in, and to really empower youth and empower young leaders to be more aware and to understand the system challenge they're working on, and truly connect themselves with the work they are doing. So I'm a Buddhist, and I'm practicing Theravada Buddhism. I also have a garden, and kind of started during COVID time, and trying to feed myself and my family with my vegetables. I got to know dragon dreaming through the Weaving Lab, which I'm part of, and somebody spoke very highly about the methodology. So I'm very new to this community, and I just spent some time this week attending a few sessions and reading the free online book about the methodology. So I'm hoping actually to learn more, see how I can apply this in my work right now, which is the System Innovation Amsterdam Hub. I'm one of the core team members. So we'll also support people who want to tackle system challenge with not just about system doing, but also system being. Thank you. I'll pass on to Eike from Frankfurt.
I hope he's in already, because
Hello.
Oh yeah, cool.
My name is Eike. I'm from living at the moment in Frankfurt, Germany, in the heart of Germany. I'm dragon dreaming facilitator, practicer, and I'm working mostly as project management, little projects, sometimes long-term projects. And at the moment, I'm feeling super well. At my body, there's a little baby hanging around, sleeping, very relaxing. And I participate today at this call because I'm part of the current Erasmus Plus project that we started in Germany. And we're going to make an exchange we'll get known more about later. And I'm very interested in best practice examples from other people who are here. And of course in co-working and making connections, and I think these programs should be used more from people like us, and I would be happy about creating next projects or next runs, like I heard here before. And I'm passing to no, sorry, it's not. I'm on the mobile phone. I don't see. Miruna. I'm passing to Miruna.
Hi. Nice to see you again, Martin and Janica. We've met this year in Art Crew in an Erasmus Plus project. The inner weather is changing. It's a bit sunny with some clouds that are moving rapidly. And I'm completely new to dragon dreaming. Like, I'm curious, and I'm here to just see what is this all about, and just starting to learn a bit about it. I work as a psychotherapist, just starting, so it's I think it could be useful in my work as well, but also for me as a person. And I will pass it to Adeline from France.
How do you pronounce your name?
Miruna.
Miruna. Okay. Thank you, Miruna. Who should be next? Miruna?
Adeline, if she's here.
Yes, I'm here.
Cool.
So hello, everyone. My name is Adeline. I'm from Strasbourg in France. My inner weather is, so a part of me is very sunny, clear, and a part is a little bit in the clouds, let's say. So yeah, it's, well, let's say that the sun is rising up the clouds. So I'm myself a dragon dreaming facilitator and also a voluntary youth worker in non-formal education for more than 20 years now. I met Martin in a first project within Erasmus+, and later on I also met Elena and Joanna in the project that they mentioned in Slovakia. I'm involved in several projects related to youth work, youth empowerment, inclusion and diversity. And the last few years, I've been also connecting projects, bridging the world of Eco-Village Network, and also trying to involve more people from youth work and youngsters. And I'm here because I would like to gather and connect with more people, so to bridge also this different world. And I will pass to Andreas. No, wait. Gus?
Yeah, hello, thank you, Adeline. So my name is Gustavo, but it's short and easier as Gus. I'm originally from Venezuela, but been living quite a while in Europe. I'm in Lisbon at this moment. Yeah, I'm transitioning in my career. I was coming from the crypto world, working in different social impact projects. And now I'm going fully into the building of regenerative villages, communitarian ways of living. So Madeline, happy to meet you here. And I'm completely new about Dragon Dreaming. I just heard about this, like it was fun because I heard about Dragon Dreaming like 2 times in the same day in 2 different cities like last week, and I was like, okay, this might be something interesting. And yeah, this morning I received the invitation to this, so I have no expectations about this. I just came with my curiosity and my brain open to whatever this is.
Cool.
And I don't know who to pass it then, because I'm just arriving here, so.
No problem. Nice that you're here, Gus. Wonderful. I think you should write your email address if you like to, because I'm going to Portugal in the end of October for 3 months to stay there until the end of January with my girlfriend. So maybe we can meet us there just by passing through. Oh, cool. So that could be an opportunity for each of you. So if you want to stay connected, you can write down your email addresses into the chat, and we will collect that by my assistant, and later on we can pass it to you if you want to. And Sandra, maybe you can write down my email address as well and into the chat. But so who else except Sandra and me was not introducing themselves. I think everybody was to hear now. So Sandra, do you want to introduce yourself at first?
Yeah, sure, I can do it, and I will switch on my video for 5 minutes so that you can all see me. Yeah, I'm Sandra, I'm assisting Andreas, and that's actually my only job or kind of interest today, but I'm also very interested in dragon dreaming. My knowledge level is just about 0, and I just started assisting Andreas 1 week ago, and before I met him, I've actually never heard about dragon dreaming. So I'm very excited, and that's also my inner weather. I'm super excited about this meeting and also about assisting him for the first time in a Zoom call.
Okay. Then I think I'm gonna introduce myself. So that's why I switched my video on as well. Alrighty. Yeah. For this introduction, I think I switched my video on. Like I said, I'm blind, so I cannot see here, and that's why I'm not. For me, it's not important that that the video switched on or off. Of course. Yeah, I'm really glad about this little round here that we have this circle, because like we see it now in Europe, we have so many interesting people and interesting places where we can work together. And I have to switch on off my voice over, because otherwise it's telling me too much things. So yeah, I'm living here in the near of Leipzig, but I'm traveling around a lot, like you heard now, and that's why I wouldn't say that I have a station directly. Originally, I'm from Hamburg, and I lived another 9 years in London, and I'm practicing dragon dreaming since I was transforming my personality in 2011 in the Concord Institute in London. And from there, I started to live in eco-villages, and I'm doing an eco-village project in close to Leipzig, in the middle Germany part, called Wolfen North. My inner weather is really bad. It's cloudy and not really sunny. It's a little bit cold because I'm cold. I'm sick. Usually I cannot. Yeah, I'm sounding much better than now because my voice is really and that's like I feel, because last night I was coughing a lot and did not sleep pretty well, so my constitution is not really great. But I hope that I can make it, because it's so interesting to get you all in for the session. Maybe to me, at first, I'm a coach since many years, because I'm starting with vocal coaching in the 90s, and I studied singing. Originally, I'm a singer, and after a couple of years, in the eco villages, 2014, I made my first experiences with dragon dreaming, with the curse of dragon dreaming there, and then I had an education together with Eike in 2019 and 20, where we made in Siebenlinden, in the eco village here in Germany, our 1-year education. And since then, and all the time around there, made many dragon dreaming workshops with others, and I was leading a couple of dragon dreaming workshops. And my second part is that I'm coaching Sociocracy 3.0, and other methods as well. So I have a wide range of methods and stuff where I think transformation in a personality has many aspects, and like I got from you, here is a lot of interesting capacity, and I'm like really much to explore that together with you, and let's see what we can do together, and what could be happened in the next time. For the session that we have here, we thought it's a good idea to give 15 minutes to Martin, that he can introduce his project and his activities here, because he has to leave for another journey where he has to go to. I think he has to leave quarter to 12, and Eike as well. He has to switch off because of his job for 20 minutes and quarter to 12, and maybe we can have a little break, 10 to 12 or whatever, and can continue to talk about what's possible and so on, in a open way, just to exchange which opportunities we do have with Erasmus Plus and the European view. And we like to introduce you our program, which we will run next year. And I think it's possible that you can participate there. Yeah, so far from me now. At first, because before we start and before we continue to Martin, it's interesting to know if you have any question to us, any questions that we can answer right now, short question for organization or whatever. Are there any from somebody? 3?
Just a very quick question.
Yeah,
So what can you just tell me what's going to happen in the next hour?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned right now, but maybe it was not clear enough. Thank you for this question again. So first, Martin will have another 15 minutes for introducing his project. Then we introduce our project, just 10 minutes or whatever, that we tell you what we do, that will be done by Eike and me, because we are part of this Orga team here. And then we can exchange our experiences or our wishes or what our views on general. And then after a little break, we can continue this, and we can decide together what we're gonna do here in the session. Also, I made the proposal or the suggestion that we can do, if you like to, we can do a dream circle for another 20 minutes in the second part, maybe, or whatever, with these people who like to, that we can have a dream circle about the question, if you jump 2 years in the future and we look back, what could be happened, that we can say, hey, that was a fantastic European time for us together with Erasmus Plus. Maybe we can think about that or dream about that, if you want to. Is that answering your question?
Yes, because I saw in the information that there are 45 minutes of the experience of the dream, Dragon Dream Circle. So that's why I want to clarify. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's depending on us, like we want to have it. But I would be happy about that because I love it. So let's see if it's a common sense of us here. Yeah, if there are no other questions, there are no other questions. 3, 2, 1, 0. So, Martin, it's your stage now. If you want to start, you have the word.
Thank you, Andreas. Thank you very much. Let's see, guys. Did you see my presentation is already on the screen?
Yes.
Good. So my first question will be like, how many of you, because this is a lot about Erasmus Plus. So how many of you have some experience or opposite, who don't know nothing about Erasmus Plus? What is it?
I know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I only know as participant.
Mm-hmm. Because I did my presentation according to the Erasmus Plus, so I try to make the shortcut of everything.
What was this?
It was my mobile. So, okay.
Cool.
Let's come to have a look. So what is Erasmus Plus? So Erasmus Plus is the education program of European Union. So it's about education, training, and about the youth. Now was just conference about 35 years of Erasmus Plus, and the European Union consider it as the most successful activity of the all Europe. That's why also you can see the budget for next period, because they always make in European Union the program period is for 7 years. And for new period, it's from 21 till 27. And everywhere else, they were cutting the budget down. Only Erasmus Plus get the double. So it's 226 billions of euros added to Erasmus for education. And I will say something very special, very generally around the world, because I don't know about any other countries or any other system which they are like really supporting so much the education. So program is supporting also active citizenship, ethics, lifelong learning, social intercultural competencies, and is also about values of Europe, so about unity and also about diversity, and is enhancing also social, cultural, and historical heritage. So what are the priorities of the Erasmus Plus? Bless you.
Bless you.
Because as everywhere else, if you're looking for some funding, usually it works that way, that you have to find out first who is supporting what. Yeah, and then you try to be the one who could be supported. Usually it doesn't work opposite, that you want to do something and then you're looking for the support. But in Erasmus Plus, it's very interesting that many values are very similar with the dragon dreaming philosophy. So it's about social inclusion and diversity. New topic which arrive during the COVID time is digital transformation. This is not my field at all, but this is something what the European Union is supporting a lot. New things what appear is environment and fight against climate change. It was huge change in Europe, because for last period was maybe 2%, and now they put like 20% of the budget. So there is possible to include lots of like eco villages and all of these what you already mentioned. I think all of this could be included there. And there also priority is participation in democratic life and common values of the Europe. So if you will write the project or something connected with Erasmus Plus, you should fit in at least some of these priorities. I will say that also Erasmus Plus, the main budget and everything is going for formal education. The formal education, it means schools, universities, or whatever, where you are getting some diplomas on or confirmations about your studies. But what is super good about the Erasmus Plus, that it's also supporting non-formal education. And that's the field where I am with my organization. So non-formal education, maybe some of you know, some of you not. I will just remind what is it about that. So the different about this, that is more focus for the skills and attitudes, not so much for the informations, because the formal education is a lot about just repeating the information, but non-formal education is really focused for the skills what you can get if you go for some courses or for some training. The main point is like which skills and which abilities you want to have on the end. So, and it also means that it's not formal education, that is not obligatory to have titles. You don't have to be engineer or doctor or whatever, you can still participate. So this is huge advantage. And the groups where the Erasmus is focused is youth. They consider youth from, I think, 15 till 30 age. So they could be participants. And then also is many programs for youth workers, like I am personally. I am the youth worker, but there is no age limit. So anybody can join these projects. If there are trainings or seminars, anybody can join it. The point is that it should be connected with the youth work, that you should work with the youth. There is many like different division of the program, but I will mention just the main one. It's called Key A1. That's where the most projects are going on. And one of these is youth exchanges. This means that young people from different countries, they set up some topic, can be environment or could be even dragon dreaming, and they exchange their skills and opinions about the topic. Second things are the trainings. So training for youth workers. This could be also partnership building seminars that is possible through Erasmus, organize some seminars where you, by the seminar, you create new partnerships. And then is bigger field, which called Key A2, and it means strategic partnership. I have mistake there. And these projects, they are not, because the trainings, they are for 2 weeks or 10 days, something like this. But this Key A2 strategic partnerships could be project for 2-3 years, where the organizations involved, they really creating something bigger and it has long-term impact. All of these things you can, yes, please.
I don't know if it's for everybody, but the slides are not changing for me. So it's on the first slide since you started the conversation.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it is for me.
Okay. The others see the same, just first slide?
Yeah, just first slide.
But wow, I don't know why the slides on my computer are changing.
Same here. Don't see any change.
Wow, so I don't know what's wrong. Maybe guys, you need to make me co-host.
I don't see anything either. So maybe you should become co-host or host to be able to change.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I was on the phone with Andreas, but I will do this immediately. Okay, you are co-host now, Martin.
Okay, so let's try it work. So you see the first picture now?
Still not changing.
Maybe make it a slideshow.
Okay. Yeah, technical issues. Okay, so what do you see now?
First slide.
And now?
Yes, it's going
Yes.
to be the second.
Yes, it's changed. Yes.
Okay, so I will keep it in this if you see it better. Okay, thank you for reminding. So yeah, this was the things what I was talking about. So this is the priorities. I can share then also with you the presentation, then you can see it all. And on the end, I will share the link because all of the things about Erasmus Plus, they are pretty clear described in the web page of Erasmus, which gonna really guide you. So now, yeah, last thing we were talking about the opportunities. So most of the things what we do are the trainings and partnership building seminars. But how to get involved? So yeah, I will just go to the past. So first, the Dragon Dreaming training, what we did here was in 2017, and it was Ulrike Reinmann from Germany who was the trainer of this training. So this was the first one. And then I went to some another Dragon Dreaming programs in Europe where I met John Croft. And we decided we tried to make the training with him here. And the name of the project was Win-Win Games. Project was again supported. And they lead it together with Lisandra. So this was happening in our place. This is just a little overview of the place where is the settlement of our organization of Art Crew. And the project was made for, it was more than 30 participants from all the Europe. Janika is there.
Cool, Martin, cool.
Yeah, you can see John, Lisandra, and more people.
Helena too was.
Elena is there also, yes. Even who else is here from this group?
But Martin, take an eye on your time, yeah, because it's almost gone.
Okay. So I will just fastly explain you how it works, how is the structure of the Erasmus. So all the European countries are part of the Erasmus Plus program, and each country has national agency where you putting for submitting your application. Then it exists that each country you have a regional consultant. And if you want to apply for the project, then you becoming like applicant organization. And these, all the projects are international projects. So you need to have forward partner organization. So only these organizations who are legally partners can then finally, participants only from these countries can apply. And then then you apply with concrete projects. And if the project is supported, that finally the participants, what could be student, youth worker, educators, they can take part. And this can be anybody. But to be applicant organization or partner organization, you need to have like it's kind of a quality label, is some number that you are a legal partner for this project. For this is not so big process, but you cannot participate in Erasmus projects as an organization if you don't have this. It's called PITS number. So it's just some number, then what you adding to the application, and it just make it more simple by administrative. How to do it, you will find in Erasmus Plus. I don't want to spend the time for it. And yeah, here is just to show you. So this is the project what we just applied with Janika. The deadline for the project was 4th of September. There are 2 or 3 deadlines during the year. And down you can see that this is the partners of the project. So Estonia is applicant organization, and every other country like Latvia, Spain, Slovakia, Austria, Greece, Bulgaria, Portugal, they are partners organizations. So if the project will be supported, just from these countries, participants could come. Yeah, luckily there is also Portugal, so also for you guys, you could come, yeah, if the project will be supported. And if the project is supported, the good thing is that discovering really everything, discovering travel cost, food, accommodation, and also the budget for the trainers. So for the participants, usually some symbolical participants fee, what is from 40 till 100 euros, what we usually do. Yes, so that's it. This was just a fast overview. This is contact for me and for my organization. So yeah, if you will like to participate and be partner for future projects, you are welcome.
Martin?
Yes.
We established, installed a little pad right now. If you like to, you can link your information directly into it.
That's a very good idea.
And we can collect also the dreams later on there, if we want to. And I think it's a good opportunity to ask you something if you have the time for it right now, because I know that you have to leave.
I can stay until 12:15, so I can still be with you another 20 minutes. So I suggest if we can have the break after.
Yeah, if we need a break, maybe we can go through. We can ask the others what you prefer. But so then I would like to give you another little section for questions, if you're fine with that.
Please, please, if anybody has question, I'll ask.
I have also one question that I'd like to add at first, maybe, while the others are thinking about questions. My question is, what's the content of your last claim that you did in September?
This last one is Janika applied for this, and as we call it, like deeper diving, that we want to invite people who already has some experience, and that it will be more connected with sharing the experience. Because as you know,
Dragon Dreaming.
Yes, of Dragon Dreaming. Because if you have a two diverse group, that there is skilled people and totally beginners, as we say, at the speed of the caravan is the speed of the slowliest the camel. Yeah, so our intention is to invite people who has already more experience, and the place is totally separated from the civilization. So it's giving the great opportunities, totally in the Estonian forest.
Wow.
So it's giving the opportunity to go also deeper in ourselves. That's why we call the project like deeper diving. So it's going deeper in Dragon Dreaming, but also to going deeper in our own selves, to our dragons or things what we are challenging.
Cool. And is it with 30 people like you have it in the normal mobilization mobility range of Erasmus, or how many participants will be there?
Janika, maybe you can say for how many people is it set up?
About 38. Yes, 38 on this time.
Great. And when will it be?
It will be in Estonia, a little town Viljandi. Near the Viljandi, that we have some beautiful place. It's called Männimetsa, no, Talu.
But for the date is May 2023.
Yeah.
No, as I remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the commitment, if you can run that program,
supported.
you will get next in the beginning of, in the end of this year or beginning of next year. Yeah, the decision if it can run or not.
Should be end of this year.
Yeah. Great. Are there any questions more from others here?
So the application to join such a cohort is going to be available on your websites?
Yes, if you check, you should check with your national agency from Netherlands how it goes there, and there is also like local consultants, and the program is quite huge. There exists guide which has 300 pages, but it's good to get to the consultant. If you contact your national agency, you will find somebody who will guide you through.
It sounds like a very rigorous process. So it's not just apply through your organization and I got admitted, but we have to go through the local Erasmus Plus agency to do that, right?
No. The local is just super good thing that you have local consultants, because many times for the projects you just apply and nobody tell you if is it good or not. It's just guessing. But here you have opportunity while you don't have to. You can apply with your project, but you have the opportunity to consult it before you apply, which is a huge advantage for you.
Martin, if you like to, I will add for each of you some more information about that. And if we introduce our program after Martin has finished that, you will see a couple of more information about that. But I think on general, you can say what you all can use for helping in your activities or in your exchange as well is a channel who called eParler, spells E-P-A-L-E, eParler. And eParler is a program from the European Union, which is for collecting everybody just to exchange your information, to get in touch with each other, to have the opportunity to introduce your activities and so on and so on and so on. And it's a really fantastic channel to get in touch with each other.
Could you please write it to the chat, Andreas?
Yeah.
I will write it down. And I already found the website. It's just not available right now due to server problems, but I will write it down in the chat and I will also write it down in the pad where we're collecting all our notes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So eParler is a fantastic channel for changing information. And then there are a couple of more opportunities there. Yeah, so are there any questions more to Martin right now?
I'm still a little bit confused because when Martin talked about if we have a project and then we can apply for such a funding. But I thought we're here actually trying to become a dragon dreaming certified trainer or facilitator. So is that the same program we're talking about? We're not.
No.
Not same.
No.
Oh.
To become a dragon dreaming facilitator, I think there are many opportunities in whole Europe or in the whole world. But I think it should be checked in the country where you are. Until now, I don't know, maybe somebody else here know anything about an opportunity of the European base for a program to become a dragon dreaming facilitator or coach. I know only national programs. Does anybody know a European program for that?
No.
I think it's an interesting view, and maybe that could be a part of our dream circle later on, because I think, of course, it makes sense to develop an international base, an international institute, a European Institute for Dragon Dreaming. Makes sense, with many stations all over Europe. But until now, maybe you are further than us in your wishes. It was of Yang Li, yeah? Yang Li, you said you made this question, yeah?
Yeah, I think I've been, I'm even more confused after hearing the answer. Isn't the purpose of today's session an introduction to Erasmus Plus program that trains people.
No. The purpose of this session is to explore the opportunities from Erasmus Plus and Dragon Dreaming, and to introduce you in the program that we do, that Martin did, and to dream about the opportunities that we could have in the future of Dragon Dreaming and Erasmus Plus. Until now, Young Lee, just to let you know, Dragon Dreaming is not really well organized. It's a fantastic method, and it changed my life so deeply and so wonderful that I think it should be learned everywhere, in the schools and in the universities, everywhere. But it's not happened until now, because the world is completely different with their focuses. And from my point of view, I'm looking forward to helping us to become more international, successful in establishing Dragon Dreaming everywhere. But it's not happened until now.
I can maybe give an answer also if you would like to. Actually, regarding if you're interested in being certified as a Dragon Dreaming facilitator, since 2019, there were like a project which started, but it's more like international one, and it's pretty new. And there was this intention about like certifying some Dragon Dreaming facilitator and trainer. And Lisandra, for instance, was part of this, and I was invited when they started the project, for instance. But this one was not related to Erasmus Plus. However, within the framework of Erasmus Plus, it's possible, for instance, to organize trainings so you can be trained on Dragon Dreaming, but you will not be certified as a Dragon Dreaming facilitator. I don't know if it's maybe a little bit clearer and clarified the situation.
Yes, thank you.
Cool, thank you very much.
I think Ivy wants to say something as he's his hand. Is that right?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, it's getting a bit noisy if Andreas and Sandra is talking at the same time because of the feedback. Thank you very much, Martin. This was really wonderful for me to hear about your work with Erasmus Plus, and I got really excited because we had just started. We applied to the program, but we just started with the organization, and we have a lot of questions in our group. And I see you really did it several times, and you have a good view there. So I'm really curious and would be interested in going to an exchange more deeper. And after this session also with you, because we're also working with Ulrike in Austria, we're doing a workshop, and I think there are much possibilities of synergy. I have another question. Because I'm thinking, I don't know, for 3 years now, I'm thinking about the topic of Dragon Dreaming software for digital. There are several possibilities, and some people use this, other this. But I thought, okay, it would be really nice if we have our own software or maybe app. And just a question in the room: do you think there are possibilities to financiate like a software program about an Erasmus Plus program or something like this?
I think it is possible. It's just about your ability, how you describe, yeah, because as I mentioned, these values, and there is like digitalization, and like digitalization, if you explain that it will help for better inclusion of the people, that this tool will work, I think, yes, this is possible. But in this case, it's really good to contact your national agency and tell you what's your idea, and ask the people who are working there, and they will tell you which program to use, what could be the best opportunities for you. But I think, yeah, it is possible.
Just to ask you, please, if somebody else wants to say anything or ask anything, please raise your hands, but have in view that we should continue with our introduction now. Maybe we can also do it later in the general blog. Because of the time, I think it's good if we continue now. Are there any important questions now? No. Okay. So then I think Eike, should I start to introduce our program in a couple of sentences, and you want to complete that, or you want to add something, or how we want to do it?
Yeah, it depends on you. It's perfect. I'm listening, and if I miss something, I will add.
Oh, Yang Li is out now. I don't hope that she is frustrated now that she cannot learn Dragon Dreaming here right now. But if it's happened.
Sorry, Andreas, you just told me that she had to go to another meeting. So she says bye to everybody, best wishes, and thanks for the conversation.
Cool. No, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, great. Okay, what we're gonna do in our program, where you're all invited to, is that we have our focus, of course, in main part of the German language Dragon Dreaming community of the facilitators and coaches of the German language part, but it should be internationally anyway. So we planned 2 activities in the next year, in 23, which is confirmed by the national agency, and we started this program beginning of August. Now we are planning it, and until the beginning of next year, we want to choose the participants, and it could be 15 for the typical mobility. The journeys to the countries are called on Erasmus language mobilities, and we planned 2 mobilities, one to Denmark and one to Austria, and our focus is to make our range a little bit wider for Erasmus coaches and Erasmus Dragon Dreaming coaches and Dragon Dreaming facilitators who wants to learn more for conflicts, which has happened in Austria, where we have the focus on what has happened if we have some conflicts, or also for emotional culture, which is doing Ulrike Reimann. Maybe some of you know her, and she will give us a workshop there for emotional culture and conflict working. And the second part is in Denmark with a company where we did already another program for nonviolent communication 3 years ago. And there we worked together with a company which called Business by Heart. And Business by Heart is run by Pernille Plantener. And Pernille from Denmark, she is an expert for trauma, therapy and trauma experiences and so on. And maybe each of you who are facilitating Dragon Dreaming had the situation in the past that we had people in our groups which has problems with traumas in workshops or in their processes, and then we notice oftentimes that it's blocking the processes. I met this many times. I just situations many times where our people was blocked by any traumas from the child time or whatever, and sometimes I know how to handle it, but oftentimes not. I'm not so experienced in trauma therapy, and we will get some more tools and some experiences to deal with people where we can see, hey, they have some problems there, some dragons who are blocking people there, and how we can act that, how we can deal with that. These are the two main topics on this program, which we run next year here. And yeah, maybe Eike, you want to add something there?
No, at the moment, I'm fine with your description.
Yeah, are there any questions to this program from you?
I guess there are no questions and nobody's raising their hands, their virtual hands.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. What's the time now?
It's 12:10.
Oh, wow. We are later than I thought that we are. But Martin, you have to go in a couple of minutes, yeah? Or isn't it?
Yes, I have to go like 5 minutes. I should go.
Yeah. So because now I think for me it's only important to know what's important for the rest of the participants here. If we want to do another dream circle about the opportunities of Erasmus Plus, or how we want to continue. And before I do that, maybe and then with a little break, I thought maybe I give you the opportunity to check out if you want to, because you won't be a part of this next session that we do. Yeah. Do you want to?
Hi, can I just say something? This is Elena from Greece.
Yes, of course.
I also need to go in about 5-10 minutes.
All right.
But I was thinking that I would love the recording of this, because I'm very interested in it. What I would be really interested in was to do a facilitation training, a training for facilitators and trainers, perhaps through Erasmus. I mean, I would love that.
On the European base, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, this could probably spread the word more easily about Dragon Dreaming.
Of course.
Because it would provide more seeds. I mean, I am a seed in my country. About 5 of us have done the Erasmus Plus trainings at Art Crew, and there's another one who did it like many years ago with John Croft, but nobody is actually disseminating it,
Yeah.
So this would give opportunities for a lot of people, I think.
Of course. Elena, 2 things. First, maybe if you like to, you have the link to the pad that we spread out here. Maybe you write down your dream into it, then we can collect it there, and that you can do later on as well, because we will keep this pad another 30 days, so that we can collect everything what has happened within the next 30 days, and then we will copy it to our national infrastructure that we have here, but we will keep it anyway. So that's first. And the second is, please stay in touch with each of us, and let's think about the opportunity to establish a European base of dragon dreaming in Europe. So maybe I ask everybody of you, are you interested in making a dream circle after a little break? If we say goodbye to, after saying goodbye to Martin and Elena, and who else wants to leave, who else wants to stay? Maybe you can raise your hands if you want to stay right now. And Sandra, maybe you can collect that.
So I don't see any hands rising. So last call for raising up your hands. And I also want to add that Miruna had to leave too. And she said, thank you for the information. And she wishes us good luck with all our projects.
Cool. But if nobody wants to stay in a dream circle until 1 o'clock or whatever.
I have another question. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Eike?
Yeah, for Johanna or Martin, I don't know. In your Erasmus program, you showed us in the presentation the partner organizations and which countries they are located. Does this mean that only people from these countries also can come to the mobility, or are there ways, for example, for us from Germany to participate, even if we are not still not part of a partner organization? Or for example, could we get part of the partner organization in Spain and then participate in the project?
I think that's the big weak point of it, that if you are not the partner, then you cannot, your people from your country cannot participate. We were deeply searching for partners from France and from Germany, because we know there is many Dragons Dreamers, but the application was just 1 week ago, and yeah, we didn't find nobody for the short time. But
that's because I haven't created the new organization yet for France.
So Adeline, I will know, and I will contact you. And now I know you, Eike, I know Andreas and Sandra. So yeah, that's for me. The meeting is already fulfilled. Just about this, at least, that we make new connection. And as I have to go, maybe my check out will be that. Yeah, even for next is just 2022. So we have another 6 years of this period where many projects could come, and I really want to continue on it. And my plan is to create like network. So maybe the next one, what we will organize here will be like partnership building seminar focused for like Dragon Dreamers.
Of course.
So I will for sure inform you all about that.
Makes sense. That's what I wanted to check out with the next half hour, but we can also say goodbye now if we want to make a break, or if we want to cut now for everybody. But you have to leave now, Martin, and also Elena wanted, or somebody else wanted to do it. So maybe who wants to check out now can start, and then you can pass to the others, because as far as I could see, nobody was interested now to add on another half an hour for a dream circle for Dragon Dreaming here now. So Martin, maybe you like to start to check out right now.
Yes, so for me, I almost say everything. I'm happy that this happened. that we meet together. I am very happy to see old faces. I'm super happy to know new people. And I got just big trust that it will continue and it will be spread and sooner or later accepted in the society as a great method, as you mentioned, Andreas.
Yay. Okay, who wants to go now as well? Yeah, who's speaking?
Me too. I'm checking out. I have added my dream to the pad.
Cool.
Okay, so there it is. I would like to keep in touch. I don't have much time. I have many projects going on. In a few hours, I'm leaving for the capital city because I have a conference to speak in. But I am really very much into whatever dragon dreaming projects or trainings there could be anywhere in Europe. Thanks.
Cool. And if you like to, that's for all of you. Maybe you like to put your phone numbers and mobile numbers into the pad as well. It's just for us. I don't want to sell it to anybody. Make sure that it's just to exchange that we build our connections better. So who likes to check out next? Hello, who wants to take the word now?
Seems nobody wants to check out, right? Johanna and Adeline, maybe?
Yes. I was very glad to see you, and about my dream, maybe what I would like to add to all what was Helena said or Martin said. Yes, I would like to touch and keep with you organization and organize more and more projects about dragon dreaming, and that is a very good platform. I think Erasmus Plus, it's very helpful. And maybe the application could be more easy for writing and for all organizing things, for other paper things. I think that's my that's my dream.
Was it Adeline or who was speaking?
Sorry?
What was your name?
My name is Janika or Johanna.
Janika, okay.
Yeah, Janika.
Janika, we are a community, so we can help us to make the applications. So that's why we're here, you know, that we can see who wants to be a part of it, and then we can make next year, maybe we can make an application together.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, but thank you that you are sharing your view on this topic and your information and your view. And maybe like to pass through to your word to anybody else here to check out.
Maybe Adeline.
Yes, so thank you all. Actually, parts of my dreams have been already shared by the people who already checked out, both with like connecting more people to dragon dreaming, organizing training on dragon dreaming, and so on. I've been already working on this process because I'm creating a new organization to facilitate also this kind of training, and that was the aim of it. And the new organization will be established by the end of this year, so we'll be ready for the next deadline. And the idea was also to be able to organize a training course on dragon dreaming to spread the word, and also doing partnership building to gather also people from different backgrounds and creating bridges, as I said, because a part of my dream is also like bring more diversity in both Erasmus Plus, a Dragon Dreaming network, and also network that I'm part of as well. Yeah, I really hope that though I'm already like happy to have this meeting because it's like really going with the flow from what I've been working on so far, and I'm really looking forward to like what will come next, so how we can work together to make all those dreams happen.
Cool. Adeline, just to let you know, I don't know if you leave your contact information in the pad as well, if you like to do it. Otherwise, you can drop a mail if you want to, because in our German community, there's a guy called Florian. He's well connected with France, and he's a French teacher as well. And he's looking all the time for contact between Germany and France. So it would be great to build a bridge here for you both, if you like to.
That would be great, because I just wrote my email in the conversation, but I can add everything in the pad. And I'm also based on the border with Germany, so that's pretty well. That was also in my intention to also like
cool.
connect between France and Germany.
Fantastic. And as far as I know, you can also be a part of the German Erasmus Plus program that we run next year, if you are interested in, because it's not really controlled by the European Union, who's there as far as you connected with the backgrounds and with the education stuff on this side. So they are quite open on this. But we can be in touch with.
That would be good, because I know that I'm on the border with Germany, and my home region has a very specific status as European collectivity of wealth. So that's
yes,
yeah,
great. Sounds really fantastic. Yeah, let's stay in touch. Thank you very much, Adeline. Who else wants to maybe like to pass the word to anybody else who wants to check out right now?
I'm going to check out. Ike speaking.
Your microphone is really low. Maybe you can speak loud.
Hi.
Yeah, better now.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I was excited about the connections, and it was, for me, it was a really big aha to see that yeah, several people around Europe working on at the more or less, not of course not the same, but at the same frame conditions and Erasmus programs, and yeah, this was really really hard to see that you're all doing this work, and I'm looking forward to bring these works together. And yeah, I'm happy about getting in contact with Slovakia and French guys and Greece guys. And yeah, I'm staying in Frankfurt Main, which has this big airport, and in general is very central. So if anyone passes here, or yeah, it's on the way, I really would like also to see you in person. And maybe Adeline, Strasbourg is really not far away from me. Maybe if I pass by, I will contact you also, or in general. This would be quite interesting. Okay, thank you. And I pass to, I don't know who's left.
Is it only Sandra and me left, or?
Yeah, I think everybody already checked out.
Cool. Sandra, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody, and that I could be a part of this today, as it was my first time. Yeah, I got many interesting informations, and I will definitely also click on the link that we collected today to gather some more information. Yeah, maybe see you next time.
All right, then I check out myself as well, and for this I switched my video on, and you can see me. So thank you very much for being part of this session here. of course, was interesting. I thought it will run a little bit different, because I thought we have more silent, more more relaxed time for a dream circle. But maybe we can do it another time with everybody who wants to do it, except this Confestival. But for now, it was really great that a couple of other countries of Europe was part of here, and that we know much more about what was happened in the past and what can be happened in the future. So thank you very much, and enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of the Confestival 2024, 2022, and all the best for the future. Goodbye, everybody. So now we can switch off the recording.
Yes.